G'day, it's Eric Backer, naturopath from New Zealand, author of Candida Crusher. Thanks for coming back to me again in the gallstone series. Here's a couple of helpful tips I'd like to give you regarding gallstones. If you're getting niggly pain and you haven't had the gallbladder out, for example, and you're worried a little bit about it and you want to give some pain relief, there's a couple of little techniques I'm going to show you now that work quite well. One's called the carotid umbilicus technique, where what you can do is you can depress. So my belly button is here, okay? So depressing the belly button by about 1 inch to 1.5 inches and holding it in for about 5 minutes, holding the belly button in. So just pushing it in about 1.5 inches. You know, if there's pain, back off a little bit, but just push it in and then hold it there for 5 minutes. And you do that about every quarter of an hour for between 1 to 3 hours. And that's best done for a block of about 12 weeks. Then you stop for 3 or 4 weeks and do another block. This is going to help the gallbladder tremendously. Another good tip for you is to find the little painful spots called neurolymphatic reflexes, which you'll often find between the ribs, okay? So we've all got ribs. I trust you've got ribs, otherwise you'll be an alien of some sort if you haven't. So find your ribs, okay? Now there are different kinds, different ribs. We don't have to count them. What we can do is we're going to run the fingers over and we go, ah! For example, you may find like a sore spot between the ribs, okay? So that's a reflex point. Now what I want you to do is find a sore spot and just rub it. So rub the sore spot, okay? If there's a tender spot there, rub that sore spot. Now, crazy as may seem, that's going to help your gallbladder quite a lot, all right? Now those spots are between different ribs. For example, you know, depending on you, but I found the technique, I'll just read it out here. Between ribs 3 and 4, between ribs 4 and 5, either side of the breastbone, and between ribs 5 and 6. So work your way up or down the ribs, and you all of a sudden, if you've got a gallbladder problem, you will find the sore spot, because people with gallstones usually have these sore spots. So rubbing them has a stimulating effect on the liver and gallbladder. And that, along used with the carotid umbilicus technique, can be a big pain saver for you to use. The other thing is, one of my favorite homeopathic medicines for gallstones is called Chelidonium 30. So you can write that down and look it up online, Chelidonium 30, okay? That's actually quite a good homeopathic medicine to use for gallstones. Hot apple cider vinegar. Some people actually get Bragg's cider vinegar and get it nice and hot like you would a cup of tea, and then have a glass of very warm water and then add quite a bit of apple cider vinegar in there. We're talking 50-50 even. And then having sips of that. So that can have a big relief as well. Some people drink hot apple juice. So, you know, you can also try warm lemon juice, hot apple cider vinegar. Another tip is to use about 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and then a little bit of manuka honey. So the cumin and manuka honey combination can work quite well. So, you know, with the curcumin in it, that can have the anti-inflammatory reaction in the body and help to settle things down a little bit too. So that's another trick you could use. So these are just different tips and tricks that are going to help you with either post gallbladder removal pain, or pain when you've got, you know, gallstone formation, you've got issues there, you don't want to have surgery, for example, you want a relief of the pain. The Chelidonium should work quite well, and those manual techniques can work. Also a hot castor oil pack. So castor oil, you get about 200 mils, about a glass of that, make it quite warm in a pot, and then put an old cloth in it, wring it out, apply that to the liver, gallbladder region, put some plastic wrap around there, an old towel that you wash the dog, you know, or someone you don't like, mother-in-law or something, you know, one of those old towels, wrap that around there, hot water bottle on the area and lie down. That will often give a lot of relief from the pain. Some people take magnesium sulfate. So magnesium can work as well. Sulfate will make you poo like a duck if you have too much of it. That's another thing you can try. Magnesium citrate is used quite often too with people with gallstone issues. That can work quite as well, you know, be handy. Don't forget the digestive enzymes. They're going to help you a lot. Candida Restore is an enzyme, a probiotic I created, and it works well for people with gallbladder issues. Thanks for tuning into my video. Don't forget to click on the link below if you haven't already got my shopping list for yeast infection, and subscribe. Thank you.